we're still here to create experiences or memories for folks. I think when we all look back on our childhood, some of those memories that you'll recall will be from an experience you had at a facility, at a park, at a library. I recall my own childhood, and I remember going to the park and my mom pushing me on the swings. I'll never forget that. And I think that's the type of things we want to do. So that's still ingrained today. But if you look how the industry has shifted, it's really taken a focus on what I'll call 3 core areas, and that would be health and wellness, social equity, and then environmental stewardship. And when you talk about those 3 components, what the role that Parks Recreation plays, and libraries as well, is a more formal role. And you look at the way that we address childhood obesity and the health and wellness. We play a role in trying to improve things like that. You look at environmental issues and the way we design parks, the way we build our preserves to make sure that they are ecologically sustainable, and the way that we manage those things. Again, a big piece there. And then lastly, social equity, which is just simply access to your facilities. You can go in and read a book. You can go sit in a park. You can go enjoy a fine trail that we have throughout the system. It's just a big part of that is access for everyone. We have parks ranging from large regional parks to smaller pocket parks and everything in between. We have recreation facilities. We offer a variety of programs and events as part of those. We have our 3 libraries and the different literacy options and opportunities that they provide, as well as our Mighty Museum and Historic Sites. Well, our overall budget is $45 million. However, 2/3 of that is made up of restricted funds. Now, what do I mean by restricted funds? They have a specified use. Examples of that would be our golf course and adventure club, for instance. All the dollars that are generated from those have to go back to pay for that service. They operate like a small business. That portion of our budget is roughly $15.5 million. So those are the ones that are discretionary, that we are able to prioritize highest and best use and leverage those dollars in the most efficient way. Well, some examples would be our recreation programs that we offer. We offer a variety of those that are housed out of our facilities throughout town, such as the Roseville Aquatics Complex, the swimming lessons programs that we offer. We have our parks that we provide fantastic opportunities for people to go out and utilize. All of the maintenance dollars for those come from our discretionary general fund dollars. Talk about our libraries. So the different libraries that we operate, those dollars are coming from that pool of money as well to allow us to buy books, to provide the programming that we do, to provide the technology that's in there. So really it encompasses all 3 of those phases, if you will: libraries, parks, recreation, facilities, events, programs. A lot of the stuff that we do there is frequency driven or frequency based. How often will we mow the grass? How often will we pick up the trash? How often will we apply fertilizer? So when we talk about what might be able to do for a service level reduction, we would look at the frequency with which we applied certain tasks. Again, quite simply, as we reduce the task, the maintenance level goes down, the cost goes down. The flip side to that is the quality also of the plant goes down. The look of the park may have a different feel to it. So we're trying to find that balance there. So when we look at these service level reductions, those would be types of things we'd have to consider. Our playgrounds require maintenance and upkeep and at times replacement. If we had a reduction in that area, we might look at the frequency with which we replaced, for instance, a slide. If a slide failed and needed to be replaced or repaired, if we reduce the dollars right from that particular item, we may remove the slide, or we may board the slide up until we could get it repaired. In our libraries, we operate 3 libraries. We also have the Mighty Museum and Historic Site. And as part of that, during our current budget year, we, for instance, closed on Fridays. We basically reduced our hours. That's allowed us to close some of the budget gaps during our current year. As we move forward, that would be things that we could look at again. Do we reduce hours? Do we reduce some of the programs that we offer? Do we look at our technology and not replace it as quickly? Do we remove some of the technology? Different things like that would be areas we could consider for service level reductions and how we provide the services.